Hello, everyone. I'm Bob McCraney, and welcome again to This Month in Realty. Today, we have a new guest. I'm so honored to be speaking with Paul Wong. Paul is an agent with Coldwell Banker. Now, he serves the East Bay, Oakland area of California. Paul, tell us a little bit about the market in the East Bay.
The market is extremely hot, like today's weather.
Tell me more.
Well, in terms of, it's the opposite of what most people would have been anticipating in regards to COVID-19 and shelter in place and whatnot. There are multiple offers in every single property. Properties are not going past the 2 weeks. Matter of fact, we're seeing a lot of preemptive offers as well. And you're seeing double-digit above pricing.
Very cool. So talking about pricing, tell me what your pricing strategy is when you're listing a home in this area.
You know what? As of the latter part of June, the pricing strategy totally evolved. Prior to March, when shelter in place or COVID-19 first was introduced, a lot of sellers were a little bit nervous. Realtors were nervous. We weren't quite sure as to where the market was heading. So as a result, at that time, the last quarter, you could see more transparent pricing, meaning what pricing the property at what the seller's expectations were. So prior to COVID-19, where the projectile that we were heading was list low and get 15 to 20% above list price. That was pre-COVID. And once COVID hit, again, everyone was a little bit nervous. Everyone wasn't quite sure about where the market was going to adjust to. And so we pivoted. We pivoted where most realtors were advising sellers of what their end expectation in terms of their sold price was, and try to list it just a little bit below that. And boy, did we see a little bit of a rude awakening as COVID-19 started progressing latter part of March, and then April. You see that strategy of transparent pricing did not quite work. Matter of fact, we see property ended up staying on the market much longer, and sad to say, the property just stood there because now clients are thinking that it's overpriced, because our buyers in today's market are very, very intelligent. Matter of fact, they probably know the market just as well as most of us realtors in terms of keeping track of list price to sold price. So if you were to misprice it and more coming on the market as more, I want $1 million. Well, guess what the buyers are saying? $1 million. Homes in this neighborhood are usually selling 7 to 15% above list price.
Right.
Now, Bob, now the buyer is seeing at this incredible opportunity or incredible property as a overpriced listing. And as a result, now there's this flux, there's this chaos. And as a result, unfortunately, sellers are now having to price reduce.
Interesting.
Moving forward now, June and present day, we are now back to the projectile that we were heading pre-COVID, meaning list 10 to 15% below sold price and see what happens. And we all know what happens when you list 10 to 15%, right? You get more eyeballs on the property. As a result, more buyers that might not have been interested originally are now saying, hey, you know that gotta have property? I think we found that gotta have property. And as a result, now you're seeing double-digit pricing.
Excellent. So tell me, now that we're talking about it from that perspective, are you seeing that contingent offers are even competitive in your market right now?
Ooh, you know what? Rude awakening. We're seeing a lot more non-contingent offers. Isn't that scary? Isn't that scary? We're talking about 15 to 20% above list price. On top of that, non-contingent.
Interesting. Great information, Paul. Thank you for being here. I know this was your first time. How could somebody reach you?
Well, you can reach me at 510-918-8486, or you can email me at paul@dubagent.com. That's DUBAGENT.com.
Okay, tell me your phone number one more time. I forgot to write it down.
All right, no worries. 510-918-8486. And I serve the Oakland, San Leandro, Alameda, Castro Valley, Hayward, East Bay area of the Bay Area.
Okay, thank you for being here. This has been This Month in Realty. Tune in next month to see more from Paul and other real estate experts around the United States and Canada. Take care.